What's up, fight fans? This is Counterpunch with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Artur Beterbiev. Artur Beterbiev breaks down and stops Adam Deines in the 10th. It took Artur Beterbiev a little bit longer than the lopsided odds suggested Saturday night, but he eventually stopped Adam Deines. A short, destructive left hook by Beterbiev sent Deines to his gloves and his knees with a minute and 25 to go in the 10th round. A courageous Deines beat the count, but his trainer threw in the towel to stop the main event on ESPN televised Megasports Palace in Moscow. Referee Yuri Kopsev stopped their scheduled 12-round fight for Beterbiev on the IBF and WBC lightweight titles, despite Deines' willingness to continue. Beterbiev stopped Deines once in the first round and once in the 10th, on his way to keeping his perfect record intact to 16-0 with 16 KOs. Mind you, I had to add that in there. Now, everybody knows his classic fight with Godzev, okay? Alexander Godzev. Godzev beat Stevenson in a highly anticipated fight. Beterbiev sealed the deal. He just punched him into submission. You know, let me counterpunch. I remember seeing, or hearing, rather, Canelo Alvarez, when asked by Mike Tyson, why don't you go up to light heavy? And Canelo kind of stopped. Do you remember what Canelo said? Let me play it for you real quick.
You know, so you move up to 78, 75.
No, it's difficult to go too much.
Exactly. That is what he said. Okay? You heard the man. They're a little bit too big. And I know who he was thinking about. He wasn't talking about Godzev. He's not there no more. He wasn't talking about Sergey Kovalev. He's past his prime, old, you know, and all type of problems, and he beat him already. He's talking about Beterbiev. Okay, Beterbiev is another undefeated fighter. Bivol is another fighter that he could possibly be talking about. But I think at the end of the day, he was talking about Artur Beterbiev. Artur Beterbiev is a fighter. If I had to compare him to any type of fighter, I would compare him to a young, strong George Foreman, but more relentless. He's relentless like Joe Frazier, but hits hard or harder like George Foreman. Not saying, no disrespect to Joe Frazier, not saying he doesn't hit hard, but Joe Frazier is a body puncher, a tree chopper, you know, and a left hooker. He's a hooker. But George Foreman can knock you out with either hand, with short, compact, like weird angled punches. If you watch Beterbiev is a guy that can maul you down with these short, wild punches that he catches you with, these short, loopy right hands that he catches you with. And you don't know and don't expect that type of power to be generated behind those type of punches from those angles. And I just have to say, with 16 wins and 16 by KO, with no losses, no draws, he does look like he has a boxing video game style resume and record. And he's going to be held to beat with anybody. And I know that's why one of the pound-for-pound best fighters, Canelo, didn't want to chance it, because he knew, hey, if I go up there messing with someone like that, that's the cream of the crop at 175. Not the bottom of the barrel, but the cream of the crop. Okay? And he knew not to go in there dealing with that type of person. But you got to give it to Deines, because Deines was a guy that wanted to at least go the full way. Okay? They had 2 rounds left, and Deines was ready. But of course, to take punishment, I guess how he took punishment, he got knocked down in the first, he got knocked down in the 10th. I think at the end of the day, I think the referee did a good job, because, you know, speaking of Day, God bless the dead, Patrick Day passed the same way, okay? Dadashev passed the same way, wanted to continue, and some people are too much for their own good. Their will kill them. And it's a good thing. And Artur Beterbiev, remember, he's coming off a 519-day drought. Okay, he hadn't fought in a long time. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind. And it was a good fight. It was a good exhibition to see him do his thing. But you have to give, of course, Dean the credit. But the ultimate credit goes to Artur Beterbiev for once again stopping and dropping and making the corner quit their fighter within Deines. You guys tell me what you think about Artur Beterbiev stopping Mr. Deines. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.